or maybe
I have a
not
claim
more
on my
than 50
computer
to
that I was
100.
going to
okay.
file.
A guy could buy
So I
it.
can just do that.
So we do that.
Okay,
now.
what are we trying
Yeah.
to do?
Okay.
So the
And then if you
fine is
do it
100
before like
bucks.
5, I think you can get it by tomorrow.
Fine's gonna be
Okay.
45.
3.
Right?
So 145. So the tax is gonna be on the phone 16. So you're looking at 160.99.
Yeah.
Great. And I think this is just deserving of this number. This is for your guys.
Yeah.
This is worth more than Verizon.
I can help it.
See, so imagine that, right? A guy can come along, this is what I realized. Okay, like if somebody ran around right now and had the Holy Grail, you better the Holy Grail, they were searching for the Holy Grail.
Is there something stuck
And
in
they
there?
come, what do you want me to do?
Oh, you're just signing for the phone.
And but that was fun. Okay, so they're searching for the Holy Grail, right? And you find the Holy Grail. How much is that worth?
The holy what?
The Holy Grail, you know, the thing where Jesus drank the wine in the Last Supper. It's priceless, right? That's what they say, priceless, right? Okay, so what if I come along and I can play like him, but guess what? I can drink every night for like 30, 40, 50 years. So I could drink 3 of them, and I could drink Holy Grails right and left. By the way, we all get creative because it gets to be funny, Marty. But anyway, that's the thing. So here's the other way to understand it. So I just described you a story. I call the story. Well, you have iPhones? Okay, I have a brand. I rebranded your reality. And it's at the bottom of your phone. I pound your reality. I pound and pound and pound it. And then I have another brand. I star. I star the future. And I roll the history of the future of the I star roll. And so, and what it is, it's like beyond Hollywood, like pull up and have in the Hollywood sign and turn it into Hollywood. Turn it into, well, I told you, put it into movie, right?
Yeah.
And so you're in the movies now. And you sold me a phone, and I'm gonna go test that, and I'm gonna put that in the movies. And so, if you wanted Verizon to like test this out against it, they could go to my freaking movie site, my Facebook site, which is my name, and well, you'll see me testing your reality, and then playing music and stuff, and you get to the point. Well, see, here's the thing. Imagine when I offered to buy all the companies on the planet in 6-7 days, and then by the 11th day I offered to buy California. That was my shot across the bow to buy all the nations. I owned them as soon as that happened. Why? Because I put them in charge. I elected a board of angels. And do you know who I selected for my chairman? Who? Have you ever heard of a guy named Alan Greenspan?
Never heard of him.
Okay. Well, back in the day of 2005, if somebody had come along with a plan that was like financial, they would have called him to Congress. He was the chairman of the Federal Reserve. He was in charge of all your freaking money. And he would have gobbledygooked Congress. They would have known nothing because nobody knows nothing about macroeconomics. They're freaking crazy. And I came along and reinvented it. And well, when I reinvented it, I perfected it. And when I perfected it, he could explain how I could have created infinite money. And so put him in charge. And guess what? He also knew this lady called Ayn Rand. And Ayn Rand, I declared, was my fictional Bible. But I called it fictional because in my reality, instead of going on strike like hers did, all the great people going on strike. No, this Atlas just buys the little Alice's out. But think about the star system. Imagine how much does that compare to mine in size?
What was the phone number?
917
Looks the same, so.
991 7693.
Yep. Okay.
David?
Yes.
But here's the star system. So imagine a star comes along, and like the stars, the biggest stars in all of them, scientists and freaking movie stars and musicians, they want to play with that star. And they star that star. And it's a reality show, and we sell it out for 1,000 years, and 1,000 years, and 1,000,000 years. right? And all of a sudden, the value of the reality now is like, whoa, it's priceless because we can sell it to the kids 1,000 years from now. And the kids, guess what? We could pile up the debt because they're not going to live 1,000 years in your reality. So what the heck? They won't care.
Let me see if you
But
get
here's
a
the other
better
thing
deal
about
if
the
you
bond.
change your plan too.
If we have our
I
own
won't change it, but I'll just check the options.
and own our own planet in a golden oil, and we keep our oil in the ground until we know what to do with it without polluting ourselves and killing ourselves, right? Because we're working the same round table. See, I was a communist before I turned capitalist.
Your average usage
And I was
is
a
2
God guy
gigabytes
before
right now.
Paul. And so the ultimate trophy of us is communism, capitalism, and God. By the way, big thing 3 was
Right now you're
democracy.
paying
And guess what? You didn't even have it.
80.
I could hold a worldwide election right
Each
now.
line is 40.
There are about 4 billion, 5 billion people on Earth. Cell phones, right?
I only have 2 lines.
At the bottom of the cell phone, a few choices. Pound, stay here, and pound down.
If you switched,
0, I can't freaking make up my mind. And star, I'm ready for the future.
120.
Now, if I held a worldwide election faster than you could hold any kind of election, yeah, because I could hold it
2
like
gigabytes
overnight,
shared.
right? Set up a server, have people like make those choices, right?
Yeah.
How long do you think it would take me to get a majority of the freaking 4 billion to say, well,
So what about these plans
3
with like
billion
10
is
lines?
less than $2 a day.
Family plan?
So
this would be one of
they're
those,
gonna
so you can have
easy
up to
walks.
10.
So it's almost like
what's-
Pay 40 a month for each.
By the way, the
Depends-
only
it depends
fickle
what
head I
device.
named in the
So,
beginning, eventually they were
like say you get,
all the
an
presidents in
iPhone
from
today,
both sides.
if
But
you wanted
the
to have a
name
tablet, you
in the
could turn
beginning
it
I
on.
gave was
Tablet's
Hu
only 10 a
Jintao,
month.
who ran China.
So it kind of depends on what you add on there.
He was the jab. Because they could do the math. I got 25% before.
You know, and I want
I was a freaking mouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
you
And
want me to update your
Confucius.
plan, or do
And
you
so
go
with
with
that selection, I got your
I just
mom
asked because it would
and
save
25% before.
$40.
And in my little movie, just to play with her,
And then I'm
if I go in
entitled to
California,
whenever
You saw
see,
the
I was
updates.
buying the companies,
The
all the
plan will
technology
change on
companies,
the
all the
7th.
and then I wanted to buy California.
So on the 7th of the next
What a
cycle.
great play. To buy California was the best play. It was great buy. As I told you about Santa.
And then to do the
So
change,
all of a sudden
do
I
you
got
ever need to
the
verify the
box
account?
into a
To do the change,
if
do you
I
ever
go
need
to
to-
California and then merge with China, the rest of the
If you
world is
need more
gone.
area, I don't think you will,
Actually,
but right
and
now
even
you're
further
averaging
than
1.5.
that, if I took my mind to China,
For both.
the rest of the world, the United States, is gone.
Thank you.
Not that I ever wanted to do that, but it was like, that's sort of like the trend. But it's also the promise of the mind, right? Think, if minds can create that much
Or if you want,
that's why in my system, when I put iPhones in the eye, education and books are not charged. We pay to learn.
We have,
We
like,
pay
when
to
it gets
read the
to
Bible,
go to
the
school,
Quran,
you
the old
can,
Bible.
there's a
We
tracker
pay
for
to
the month.
learn about
The
that.
watch, he can call you on that.
We pay for the good stuff. And the bad stuff, you're on your own. And if you want a wild, wild west internet, see, that's the first technology move. When my guy told me, he also told me he had to hold worldwide elections. But he said, well, we don't need to worry about the internet sites. I bought $10,000 worth of domains I never used. We're going to move the internet. Imagine. I'm moving the internet. I'm moving computing. What's the value of your technology industry when it moves to iStar, which is in another domain? By the way, I moved your cellular, I moved your move, I bought them around. So it was fun. Yes, absolutely. Okay, where is this my new phone?
Yeah, you need both in your hand.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Does this have memory in it?
Customer service, they
It,
don't have to
it has
swap
memory
for
storage
it.
already on there,
They
but
can
you
just
can add additional memory.
How much does it have in it as a standard?
Just 6.1. The shortcut is.
I'll trust you enough. Is it one of those where you pull off the side?
Yeah, you put like
Something like
a, no, it's inside here, so you have to take off the bag.
So cool, so my.
I know, but in mine you have
So
some
once you go
weird
to
thing, you
7th,
bend it and it comes in the back.
Yeah, yeah, usually you take it out, but you have to like bend it, you have to pop it out from the
Yeah,
bag.
okay, that's fine.
But storage on the phone itself,
On mine I added a 64 gig
I
ROM.
recommend it today, but no, or are you okay? This,
But I only
this will kind of
added it
maybe.
because I use it as a music player.
For this month might come out the same. You'll get a credit back of the old plan, and the new plan will start today.
It's easier to
That's
use
fine,
my
because we haven't
phone
used
as a
our
music
music
player than I
anyway.
have to put around with one of my.
So we'll
I
do
got 5
what
apples
they
going.
recommended.
And
It says
I
80
Yeah,
8
so
gigabytes
from
storage.
160
I
to
can turn on my
You know what, let me,
my board right now, which is I live on a board.
my-
I get 8 gigs. That's pretty good.
Oh.
I can turn on
Yeah, we'll try.
Keep that on.
5 cameras simultaneously and stream them to Facebook or YouTube.